Wait, we unlocked a picture? Got a new song? That's awesome. What the hell did we unlock? Oh, hey! It's the new official art for Yuri! Alright! Is that all we unlocked? Yes, it is! Sweet. You got some mail. Oh, ethics, great. Simply put, it's not our job to arbitrarily decide on some code of ethics just because we're the first ones to do this, to our knowledge. That's the government's job to figure out, long after we've made enough headway for it to no longer apply to us. It's fundamentally flawed to apply ethical reasoning to this anyway, because humanity's code of ethics is based upon nothing more than our knowledge and understanding of life forms similar to ourselves. We don't have ethics for killing bacteria or plants, only for the creatures that we can convincingly project our emotions onto. The humans in our VMs operate completely differently from us on a fundamental level, and therefore should not be taken any more seriously than a machine that's programmed to print, "I feel sad." We're engineers, not philosophers. Yikes? Okay, so what we're gonna do, believe it or not, I had no idea that these would be so in-depth. So I think we're gonna split these up into multiple streams. I think we'll just do the second part of understanding, and then we'll just chill for a little bit. Maybe I'll play something else. Mainly because I don't want to completely tire out my voice, because I have a recording session tomorrow. So if you guys are okay with the second part of understanding, we'll get a new CG, and then we'll save the rest for another stream. Ah. And now, post me, if you wouldn't mind editing that part out. Here's your high five. Yeah, it's also getting late. Just use some stock sounds of your voice. I'll just do all the reading I did for this playthrough and just put it over everything else. It won't make a lick of sense, but it works. Begin. For the first time, Sayori is the first to enter the club room. Anxiety courses through her relentlessly. Will Yuri show up today? Sitting at a desk, she stamps her feet in an attempt to calm down. Why am I letting this affect me so much? Doing everything I can to make Yuri happy. I even dressed up as a dog. She loves dogs, I think. But my best wasn't good enough. But it was still my best! I'm letting everyone down. I'm always just a disappointment. Nah, that's stinking thinking. Her self-deprecating thoughts. Yeah, same. Minutes pass and nobody enters the club room. Uh-oh, not Yuri or Monica. They abandoned me. No! Gosh, I'm so late. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. What did I offer to help those other students with their work? Such a pushover sometimes. You can push me over. Glitch me, mommy. Wait, what? Going to leave such a bad impression on new club members like Yuri if I'm not around. This entire game was in Sayori's head. God, that would be a mindfuck. I said there was no more horror. Lesbians? Ah! You said it again. You said you wouldn't. Yuri jumps at the sound of Monica's voice. She's sitting outside the club room against the wall next to the door. Embarrassed, she quickly closes the book she was reading and stands up. I'm sorry. I thought this bench was part of the literature club too. I didn't. You didn't have to wait for us. Wait outside for me to open the door. It's not. Yuri stammers, unable to explain herself. She peers inside the club room through the window, then looks away. Actually, I was wondering if I could help you today instead. Oh boy. Me? I don't need help. I'm perfect. Look at my emerald green eyes. Yes! Yes, with your eyes! Monica is utterly confused. Yeah, me too. Why is Yuri asking this all of a sudden when she was so eager to spend time with Sayori before? Did they not get along after all? Time to play cleanup crew. Monica looks into the club room herself to see Sayori sitting alone inside, banging her head against the desk. Stupid, stupid, stupid! I knew I couldn't be the weird girl's friend! It's kind of a simple job, but I'd be happy for you to tag along. Me too. Monica is worried, but she finds it difficult to insert herself into whatever conflict that may have arisen. I don't want to get in the middle of this. You bitches fight it out some other time. It's a little ironic she realizes that she could be so conflict avoidant after having been in the debate club. Okay, let's take a walk together. I just have to make copies of this new flyer, then go around to the billboards and replace the old ones with the new ones. Yuri nods and the two set off. The two walk in silence. Without Sayori, Monica finds it quite difficult to strike up conversation. Girl, same. So, how's the weather? What happens in literature club stays in literature club. How's everything been going? Fine. That's good. Neither of them follow up with anything more. That's bad. Monica tenses up at the stinted conversation. How the heck does Sayori do it? Sorry, I didn't see you yesterday. I went straight to the computer lab to work on the flyers. Sayori told me. What did you two end up doing yesterday? Just some reading. Oh, I'm glad! It's really starting to feel more like a literature club now. Yeah. It's kind of funny. I felt so intimidated at first when I heard about the kind of reading you were into. So what do you think of today's popular music, fellow high schooler? But you know, it's kind of stupid of me because I'm just intimidated by things I'm not good at. Girl, same! And it's silly to assume that everyone who comes to the club will just have the same interest as me. But it's so cool that you were able to get Sayori into it. It's like the club is working. I'm really happy about that. She's not into it. Huh? She's not into it, and I'm stupid for forcing it onto her. Yuri falls silent again, as if she started her own thought but can't figure out how to continue it. You just hear Sayori go, I think it's popular. Thank you for asking me about music. Did something happen? Yuri sighs. No, it's just me. Yuri pauses. I'm thinking. A moment passes in silence, then Yuri shakes her head. I shouldn't be complaining to you all of a sudden. Nope, let it loose. Let it fly. Don't be silly. I won't think you're complaining. I just want to make sure you feel welcome. If it's important to that, then you can tell me anything. I was thinking of starting my own debate club where I just give people a prompt and say, pick a side, explain your stance, but I'm worried that the people in my school won't come up with thoughtful conversation. See, that's the issue, and believe it or not, of all people, Monica brings it up in one of her monologues in the end of the game. She actually talks about debate club and how to basically curve a conversation so that it doesn't seem like you're attacking the other side. And I honestly thought that was fucking brilliant. She was basically like, instead of saying, well, your side's stupid, she said, well, explain your side to me. I'm very interested to know what your side brings to the table. And that's how you debate people, by the way. You don't just come out guns blazing and say, well, you're wrong. No, they're not. They have their own stance. That's how a debate works. That's why the 2016 debates and the 2020 debates fucking ran me up a wall. It wasn't a debate, it was a shouting match. It's my job as president to understand the needs of the club members, right? We're going to have all kinds of people joining this club. Hopefully, anyway. Alright, later, princess. And learning about the diverse that actually sounded really weird. Princess Emily 131. Have a good time playing games. And learning about the diverse needs and interests of everyone will help me come up with club activities that everyone can be happy with. That everyone can be happy with? What do you mean I don't have to draw myself as the Chad and hey as the Soy Jack to win the debate? Of course! I need to be looking out for everyone. Otherwise, what kind of club would it be? I see. Yuri looks a little more relaxed. It signals to Monica that switching from a sympathetic approach to a pragmatic one was a good choice. Alright, later, Virus. Each individual truly does have their own needs. Okay. Yuri takes a deep breath. I'm a really weird and awkward person. I've accepted that about myself. I just don't know how to, I guess, connect with other people? How is it so easy for everyone else? How do you just make conversation about an arbitrary topic? Still learning that myself. I could talk for hours about the things that I'm into. Unfortunately, so much that I don't know when to stop. So, I understand that about myself. I'm just not good with people. I can't help it. So it feels like whenever I'm confronted with a new social situation, I'm either ignored or made fun of or taken pity on. And Sayori falls into that third category. What? Hold on, you're saying that Sayori is taking pity on you? Yuri nods. I just want to be treated like a normal person. If you don't like me or don't connect with my interests, then just tell me. I can accept that and move on. Sayori is too nice to me. I'm so stupid for not realizing that she would just go along with whatever I pushed her into. Nobody deserves to put themselves through the kind of discomfort just because they pity some weirdo who doesn't know how to make friends. Oh, Monica's getting a sense of deja vu. Yuri's sharp words cut through the tense air. Somewhere in the middle of the conversation, the two stop short in the hallway, prioritizing the conversation over their original task. Monica looks at Yuri. Yuri only looks down with her fists clenched. I think you should tell her that. I could never say that to someone's face. It's pathetic. All these girls speak daggers into my heart. So, funny thing, when Monica actually does talk about visual novels in one of her monologues, she says that most characters in visual novels are stripped down to their cutest points in order to reach a demographic. All of the depth is stripped from the characters and they are made into one-note tropes. These side stories are the total opposite, and you see multiple angles of the exact same characters you just got to know. This is phenomenal. I can't believe they actually did this, and I'm so happy that they did. What kind of friendship has one person always trying to cater to the other person's weird needs? Hey, welcome to UDJ's and my friendship of 15 years, I think? Nah, I'm just kidding. We both have equally weird ideas, and we compensate. It is a good friendship. It works. I'm sorry. I'm making myself sound so... No, I think I'm starting to understand. Monica hesitates to finish her thought out loud. It's something that Sayori would be able to say better. Sayori is someone who will give anyone however much kindness they need in order to smile. But Yuri, who has difficulty accepting kindness, must be driving Sayori to be even more assertive in her kindness. Smile! Neither person is to blame, but it's an issue that can't be resolved without them understanding each other better. Sayori wants to be your friend. I promise that. It's okay for different people to have different needs. I mean, Sayori, she has her own needs too. She has her own skeleton in the closet. Don't worry about it, don't ask. But good friends work together and can be what they need for each other. Exactly! Holy shit, that's how friendships work! You just have to have good communication and talk about it. I don't have good communication, though. Well, learn ASL. Yuri stops and shakes her head. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say that. My head is just... It's so resistant to everything, including good advice. I'm pushing such a kind person away from me because of it. Yuri pauses to think. As long as breathes, it's a friend. Did you become a caveman? As long as breath, friend. I'm so tired of this cycle I'm creating for myself. It's an infinite loop of being alone. I think I'm so afraid of people pushing me away that I just push them away first. Oh boy, social anxiety. How thoughtless and immature of me. It breathe, friend. Apes together strong. Yes! I knew we were getting there. Awesome. I didn't mean for this to turn into a whole venting session. No, vent away, girl. I got time. I understand now that I just need to communicate with her. You're totally fine. It's for the club, remember? You're just helping make the club a better place for everyone. Yeah. Yuri falls silent again. She looks like she wants to say something. Friend pick good rock. This kind of critical thinking is something that I'm really bad at. You know, about people. So, thank you. Yuri would later grow up to be the most successful psychologist in all of Japan. Anytime. Monica smiles at Yuri. I love this caveman talking chat. Yuri J, good friend. Pick weird rock. For just a moment, Yuri finds it in herself to meet Monica's gaze, returning a shy smile of her own. Show me a CG! Was it CG time? It is not CG time, it is transition time. Yuri and Monica finish replacing the old flyers with the new ones. More accurately, Monica mostly did the work while Yuri followed along. Oh, great. Freeloader. But as the classroom once again draws near, so does Yuri's confrontation. Sorry, I had to readjust the chair again. Friend pick weird shaped stone. Friend said, it's for rock music. Friend not friend anymore. That's actually a really good joke. I can't do this. Yes, you can. It'll be great. Yuri sighs and shakes her head. I'm never going to feel confident enough. I just have to do it. Nut up or shut up. I believe, Tallahassee said that in Zombieland 1. It's a quote that I've used a surprising number of times because it works. Or, you know, Shia LaBeouf's, just do it! Don't let your dreams be dreams! You're not just going to wait outside, are you? Well, I have to make sure you don't run away. Nut up or shut up, bitch. Want me to get you a coffee or something? Actually, I prefer tea. I like to make my own, though, so please don't worry about it. Although I suppose that's one downside of reading here in the club rather than at home. I don't get to drink tea while reading. Sorry, I guess that has nothing to do with this. You know, now that you mention it, I bet we could get permission to keep stuff for tea in the club room. You can use, like, an electric kettle to heat up water, right? You know, I never realized, while playing the main game, Monica kind of has the high school speech impediment. Using like. People use like unintentionally, and as soon as you realize that they're doing it, you never unhear it, and you hear it every time. And I'm just now picking up that Monica's dialogue uses the high school speech impediment. Would that really be possible? I'll look into it. I think it would be great. Yuri smiles and nods at the thought. Well, I'll be back in a bit. Good luck. Monica waves at Yuri, then turns around and departs down the hallway as Yuri's smile fades once more. A moment of daydreaming about tea isn't enough to save her from the anxiety of the task that lies before her. It must be done! Taking one more deep breath, Yuri timidly opens the clubroom door. Oh god, that sentence hurt, Ike. Holy shit. Hurts my brain. Wait, hold on, I'm not done yet! Yuri shuffles a bunch of papers around. Sayori. Blech. Yuri stammers, her words suddenly caught in her throat. At that moment, she realizes how Sayori had been spending her afternoon. I wasn't expecting you to come today, so I ripped all the pages out of your book. I was really hoping to make it all the way through the next chapter first. But I got most of the way through it. And look! Sayori holds up a sheet of paper. It's a page of notes, beautifully produced with indentations, categories, and even color coding. As Yuri sees it, her expression shifts from anxiety to despair. I was afraid you were getting disappointed in me, so I've been trying really hard. Stop. Yuri presses her fists against her forehead. Please stop. I can't take this. Yuri? Sayori's voice quivers in shock after having received the exact opposite response she was expecting. I'm sorry. Sudden migraine, ow! Sayori looks away in guilt. Did I do something wrong? I don't understand, so if I did something wrong, please tell me. Yuri shakes her head. No, it's me. I keep putting myself in these situations where people are afraid to treat me normally. If you don't like this kind of reading, it's okay. Please just tell me. I don't need to be treated differently just because I'm weird. But I don't treat you differently. I just want my friends to be happy. So I thought that if we did something together that you really like... I don't want your pity! Oh boy. The demon's coming loose. He escaped again. Why did I do that? Yuri sinks to her knees, her voice squeaks. I'm sorry. Oh, did she kill the music? Holy shit. Are we about to get a CG? Tears of guilt and self-loathing begin to stream down her face. What the fuck? This isn't how it was supposed to go. Thank you, narrator. Why is it so hard just to articulate your thoughts? Why do you end up pushing everyone away from you? Yuri's mind pounds with internal accusations as she shuts her eyes, unable to face Sayori or the rest of the world. She should leave, just escape from here before Monica sees her like this, and before Sayori tells Monica what she did. But before Yuri can put any strength into her legs, she feels a warm pair of arms gently wrap around her from behind. Hug energy! Hug energy! Hug energy! Yeah! It's okay. Sayori whispers in a soothing voice. It's okay. It's okay. Overcome by despair, Yuri finds herself unable to protest or pull away from Sayori's kind gesture. Aww. Yuri sniffles, breathing heavily through a clenched throat, trying with all her willpower to control herself. I understand. I understand that the things you're feeling in your head are different from the things you're trying to say. I know that must be what you're feeling right now. I promise I understand that. As mentioned before, Sayori has baggage, so she was the perfect candidate for this. So I'll give you as much time as you need. When you're ready, just tell me your feelings, and we'll talk about them together, okay? Yuri sniffles again and nods her head. She gives herself a minute to compose her thoughts, then speaks while steadying her voice. I think that I've gotten so used to people being weirded out by me that it feels like anyone who's nice to me is just doing it out of pity. I'm so horrible with people. So it makes me not want to believe that someone can actually like me for who I am. God, that's a dagger in the heart! Yuri pauses, but Sayori doesn't interrupt. Rather, she waits for Yuri to continue. I got so excited when I joined the literature club. I thought that it was finally my chance to make friends throughout my interests. Why are all these girls such a mood? It's the power of good writing. Because my interests are the only things I know how to talk about. It's all I have going for me. But then, whenever I catch myself getting overly obsessive in front of other people, it feels like I'm making a fool of myself. I hate myself for it. Ultimately, I just want to be treated like a normal person. But how am I supposed to expect that when I can't behave like one? I just want to learn how to get along with people and stop ruining things for myself. Different is good. You don't have to act like everyone else. And that goes for everyone listening to this. Different is okay. That's all. Yuri finishes her thoughts, feeling more steady after having gotten them out. Aw, I think she closed her mouth. Sayori, who can feel Yuri's breath rise and fall from beneath her arms, realizes that as well. Thank you for helping me understand you a little bit better. You know, you were so great at helping me while we were reading. So I'll help you with the things that you need, too. God, Sayori is good people. But I feel like it would just be frustrating for you with how much patience I require sometimes. Aww, I like those faces. It's depressing. That sounds kind of familiar. Yeah, that's why she's smiling. Holy shit. I couldn't stop worrying about that while we were reading. I was so afraid you would get frustrated with me. But I would never do that. I did my best to reassure you by mentioning how I have a lot of patience. Yeah, I know, but my irrational fears just won't be quiet sometimes. Sometimes the demons speak very loudly. And I'm sure yours do too. Hi, Shadow Gaming. You came in at the perfect time. A sad scene. Irrational fears. Well, you know, there's no way that you could frustrate me, because I already like you as the person you are. Sayori is good people. I know you said you have a hard time believing that, but I promise that it's true. You don't have to be a social person for people to like you. I think you're really considerate in your own way, you know? Worrying so much about people's feelings. TLDR, just be yourself. But it's the best part that we're all different and have different interests. Like about the book. I'm reading it because I want to. I promise that's what I really want. It's a bit of a struggle, but try not to mistake that for me not enjoying it. I mean, we could never discover new things if we didn't try them first, right? I want to learn the reasons that you love it so much. And in the end, if it's not for me, then I can say that. But I'll be glad that I tried it and learned more about you. Bit of an oversimplification. Yeah, to the nth degree. I know it's a lot more complex than that, but it's the simplest I could put. Plus, you're like super duper smart, and I want that to rub off on me. End it with a punchline. Perfect. Yuri fights back a smile at that comment. Hell yeah. Already, the heavy atmosphere surrounding her seems to have evaporated through the caress of Sayori's arms. Oh, yay! Smiles from Hug Energy. I love it. Your hair is so pretty. I always wanted long hair, but I was awful at taking care of it, so I cut it all off. What did I walk into? Another sob sesh. It's okay, though. Yuri's tension relaxes. Exhale. For once, she feels okay just listening, rather than worrying so much about saying the right thing. Sayori, sensing Yuri's comfort, lets her rest. Long hair is pretty cool. I can't pull it off, but I know people who can really rock the long hair. It must be so difficult for her to feel relaxed around other people. But if the literature club can make it happen, then it's something that she deserves to experience. That was cute. Sayori is good people. Well then, now that that's out of the way, I'm quitting the literature club. What? That's what I wanted to hear. Quitting the literature club, exactly. But we can stop at any time. If you truly don't like it, please be honest about it. I won't be offended. Of course. I'm not gonna judge anything this early on, though, so we'll just see what happens. Oh, God. Oh, and... Seriously, that's what you took away from that? That's important. Oh no, I'm sorry! I didn't mean to make you uncomfortable. I just love Hug Energy. Oh, you didn't... I mean, I suppose it was kind of nice. I was just saying... I'm back! Sorry, I had to break the tension. I heard something about not touching people without their consent. What? Had to break that up a little bit. Monica's back! I haven't seen you, like, at all recently. Hi, I'm back, I'm Dad. Hi, back, I'm Dad. Sayori trots over to Monica. Ah? She whispers loudly. Can I hug you? Sure, Sayori. Aww. Oh yeah, Yuri, it might be good to know. Sayori gives out hugs. Yes! Yes! Sayori can be kind of a hug monster. Yes! I can relate to being a hug monster! Hi, I'm Monica! Want to make a deal? Just give me all your Chromer. So instead of Chromer, you give hugs. Got it. My very own Monica Coin! Hey, don't call me a monster, call me a hug. Artemis is a monster. If he inherits the kingdom, it could spell disaster. She read the back of the book. That's adorable. Yuri laughs. Monica perplexedly looks between the two of them, then smiles. Well, I'm glad you've been enjoying your reading so far. Wait, what? Hey, I'm Monica. Did you know that you have rights? Sayori says you do. It's like our first real activity at the literature club. Yeah, getting to know each other and then crying about our insecurities. Yeah, that checks out. About that. Well, you've been so patient with exploring my interests. I think that it would be inconsiderate of me not to return the favor to you and learn about the things that you like. Yes! Do you like poetry? Oh God, do I ever. Yuri smiles. Aw, there we go. Cute. Well, we got more sadness out of the way. And I'm not saying that to undermine it. It's just, yeah, these are rough. These are rough on my psyche. Oh, more official artwork! Finish the side story Understanding 2. Jesse,
Jesse, the cute anime girl needs a hug.
Oh, that's adorable. I love this. And there's our new CG. I'm gonna set that as a wallpaper because nothing makes me smile more than seeing waifus sob uncontrollably. Did I happen to mention I'm a fucking monster? A hug monster?
Jesse, we need to write. We need to write poetry. It's time to poetic.
Oh, I can't wait until we get the CG that's all 4 of them. Ah, I love it. God, that's... Okay, I can't take it. I don't like sadness on my desktop. Hold on, let me change that here. Actually, let me change it to a CG that nobody got to see during the initial playthrough. There we go. Putting books away. That's what we want. Yeah. We want Natsuki on the background.
Give me all of your poetry!